Morning, it's Wendy Jacobs here, founder of Phenomenal Woman. This morning's blog is going to be about teaching you how to stop obsessing about your ex, or simply just stop thinking about him or her after a breakup. See, after a breakup, one of the things that can happen is that you find your mind consumed with thoughts of your ex. It might actually come to a point that we actually feel like it's an obsession. It's the only thing you think about. It may even be the only thing that you're talking about. And this is a really common thing. So don't give yourself a hard time. It happens. And I'm going to explain why and how you can break the pattern. Okay? So, at the end of a breakup, for most of us, we have just lost someone that we've cared about, someone that we've loved, someone that has met our need for love and connection. And although for some of us it may have been a good thing that the relationship has now ended, it doesn't deny the pain that we feel that we've lost this source of love and connection. And you see, love and connection is one of our highest human needs. And in some crazy way, by continuing to think about our ex and continuing to talk about them, we keep that connection going, even though it might not feel good. The reason we would do that is because it's a need. So what do we need to do to break this pattern? First, we identify that this person actually used to serve a need for us, our need for love and connection. So now that they're no longer in our lives, we have to find new ways to have that need met. And no, I'm not suggesting that you go out and start a new relationship before you've given yourself time to heal. But what I am suggesting is that you look around the beautiful world that you already live in and find ways to have this need met at a much deeper level than you ever have before. So let me explain. What you're going to need to do is get yourself pen and paper and brainstorm all the ways that you know how to have love and connection in your life. So maybe it's friendships, maybe it's with your pets, maybe children, maybe time in prayer, meditation, maybe through exercise, just ways that you know how to get that feeling of connection or love that you used to once get with your partner. Now, once you've done that, I want you now to rate each one of those suggestions on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. So let's just say one of the ways that you know to get connection is with your children. Without judgment, just write down the most honest score you can give yourself. It may just be a 3 or a 4. Don't judge the answer, just be honest and write down what it is. Once you've done that, you've got the score now and you've got the vehicle to get the love and connection that you're after. What I'd like you to do is think about how you can take that score of a 4 and make it a 10. So if it was a 4, ask yourself, what can I do with my children so that I can feel love and connection at a level 10? I know for me, that means cuddling on the sofa and watching movies, or having them sleep in my bed, or going into their beds and having D&Ms, deep and meaningful conversations with them. The answer is going to be different for each and every one of you. There is no right and wrong here. The purpose of this exercise is to identify that you do have other sources of love and connection in your life, and that you can feel the depth of love and connection that you're after with other people in your life. It might not seem this way, but this may be a new opportunity for you to think a little more consciously about how you can create that. And it starts simply by first identifying what you have and then asking yourself, how can I make it a 10? So let's say you have a pet next, and now you want to know how you can feel love and a connection at an even deeper level. Ask yourself the question, how can I make it a 10? And see what comes up. Now in front of you on this piece of paper, you'll have a list of ways that you now know how else to have your needs for love and connection met, and how to do that at a really deep level. Now this little exercise here is going to be so powerful in helping you to stop obsessing and stop thinking about your ex. What you've done now is you have now created a plan. You've now identified resources. You now understand why you're doing what you're doing. And you've now identified new ways that you can go out there and have those needs met. So start today, start small. Understand that the process of healing after a broken heart is not an overnight fix. It's about baby steps. It's about being patiently loving to yourself. It's about understanding that this is a journey, and it's about healing. So have the patience, have the love, and have the courage to do something new, And always, may your lives be conscious and filled with love. God bless. One more thing, actually. If this video has been helpful for you, then please give it a like, or share a comment, or ask me a question. I would love to know exactly what it is that you're wanting help with. And if you think the video is going to help someone else, then please share it. Thank you. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.